Hey guys, throat's bad. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Probably because it's early in the morning. Excuse me. I guess I'll start over. Hey guys, how's it going? Bearded here. Welcome back to the search for the Factorum. The Factorum search. The search is what am I doing here? Whoa. Hi. I'm really close. How's it going? Hey guys, how's it going? Bearded here. Welcome back to the search for Factorum. I was gonna do a bunch of welding and building in between episodes just to kind of progress things, but I decided, there's some things I want to do that I think you guys would want to see. So I stopped building and I'm gonna bring you in and show you what I'm doing and see what you think, and hopefully it'll work and it won't be a big deal. And it all has to do with stuff in the welding bay here. So I'll show you that first, but then after that, what are we gonna do? I think what I want to do is I want to build a room for reactors, because I want to get some reactors in so we have some power. We'll have all three kinds of power: hydrogen, battery power, solar power, all that. Four things of power? Four things of power, right? Yeah, that's what I meant. Anyways, we'll do that. I want a reactor room. We'll put a reactor room in, at least get it started, try to make it look cool, do some lights, do some things. So that's item number 2. The third thing was, last episode I asked about, using some kind of mod for finding more ores in space, because it's so hard to just fly around for hours on end, looking around asteroids and not finding anything. And you guys suggested some good things. There was a couple mods out there that I looked at and I settled on one, but I need a ship for scouting. So we're gonna build a scouting ship for ores and we'll bring that in and we'll see if we can find some uranium. So that'll be cool. And I think that'll be it unless something comes up. Ember's still around doing all kinds of crazy stuff. They still got a base over there and there's still a lot of transports and corvettes and all that stuff hanging around. So we're gonna have to be careful. That's why I need to get the turrets in. That's why I brought you back in, so you can see my idea to get these turrets in. So let's get started. Thanks for joining me, and yeah, let's go. Okay, so yeah, up here on our little welding arm, I added a couple more projectors, and one's for the top of the turret and one's for the bottom. I think, yep, that's the bottom. And that one's the top. So then you're gonna, oh, of course my energy is low. Then you're gonna ask me, like, okay, so you got a top and a bottom. You can't, weld them together because that would not work. There's a hinge in between, and the way the projectors work, you can't do subgrids. You just can do the biggest grid on that projection. So that's what this piston is up here for. Turn my lights on. That piston just has a landing, or not a landing gear, a magnetic plate on it. So what I'm thinking is I'll get the top printed first and then come down, grab it with that magnetic plate and pull it back up there. And then I hope I have enough room to weld the bottom and then get it attached to the connector. And then you're looking at that and you're thinking, man, if that spins around right there where it's at, it's gonna hit that connector. Well, I added a button, so that goes down. Gives me a little more room in my welding bay, and it should work. One thing I want to do is make sure that as this spins, it's not going to hit the magnetic plate, it's not going to hit the walls or that hinge down there. So let's get some energy first, and then I'm going to spin this around and just see where we're at, because that's where I stopped. Okay. Did I have a button for the rotor? That's the piston. That's the welders. That's the piston return and rotor. Yes, okay. I think I'm good. I might do the bottom first. Because if I do the bottom first, get it connected here, I can move this hinge down and over like that, and then do the top. Okay, cool. Let's go here, and I guess I gotta crouch down. Stop. Perfect. I gotta turn off my top projector, which I think it was you. Nope. You. Let's do the bottom first. Weld it. There's a problem. Why is what? You're on. Oh, great. Dang it. Sensor. Welder sensor. Show on HUD. Info. Show sensor field range. Oh, I see what I did wrong there. Let's just make this wider. Yeah, now you working. Perfect. Okay, you're welded. Thank you. I might need more buttons. I'll do a button and I'll set the piston position to be right over the connector. That's what I'll do. That'll fix it. Where's my rotor? Coming around. Coming around. Close enough, right? It is a little crooked. Let me put this up. It's very crooked. Maybe I can reverse it from here. Yeah, I'll set this up so that I can press a button, maybe with a timer block, and have the piston and the rotor go to a set position. We'll go reverse to make that work. And we'll just turn it on. Close enough. So I would need to be at 170, right? Let me see. 180. Stop at 180 there. And then for our piston, I was at, oh man, what was it? Was it 2.5? I don't know. Let's reverse it. Not 2.5. 3.5. Almost. Man, I guess I didn't set that up. 3.7, 3.8. I'll do 4. We'll see what 4 does. 4. That's 3.4. That's perfect. Okay. Let's get a button panel. I'll put it right here for setting that. Should I do a timer or should I just do 2 different buttons? Because I think you can go in here and if I go welder rotor, that's the welder hinge. Oh, I don't think I named it. Printer piston, you're named, and it is named printer, not welder. Okay, no problem. Printer piston. If I press this, I want to, can I just go to his position on this? Set and move. Set distance 4. Okay. Set velocity. We'll go 3. There we go. I'm gonna leave it labeled extend 4. Confirm. And then for the rotor, we were gonna go to rotate to angle 180. Okay. Set velocity 60. 60. This seems fast. I don't know what unit is this? Is that rotations per minute? I'm gonna leave it. We'll see what it is. Set rotation auto. Yeah, auto's fine. I don't care what direction you go. 180 auto, confirm. So my question is, let's put you down so you're not in the way. We'll turn you up. Because my maximum distance, I was at 5, right? So I could get clear over there with the welders. Alright, so set piston. Ooh, that was fast. Actually, let's do the rotor. Is it off? I think it's off. Toggle block is on. Oh, that's a projector. My bad. It's on. Velocity 60 RPMs. Woo-wee. Yeah. Whoa, wrong button. I don't want to do that. Sorry, I didn't know this would be this involved with just going into the menus and setting this up.
2 hours later.
I think I got it, guys. Let me build this timer block. What do I call it? Printer rotor reset. And if I go down to 0 and I'm going to set up these actions and I have to look up my printer rotor U, and 8 times I need to increase upper limit. Okay, so for 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the, what do you call those? Hot bars? I don't know. For 8 of those, I'm going to increase the upper limit. Because when I hit this button, rotate to angle, it goes to 180 and sets that limit. Now you see, I'm going to do it. Okay, well, let me set this up first. Printer rotor reset. We need to do this and we need to trigger now. Okay, now we're set. So we're done printing, right? So we're going to set and move our piston. That moves you out, and then we're going to rotate and to the angle for our printer to 180. That should set it and stop. Perfect. And then we can put it on the connector. I like that. What was this button? Oh, that's to reset the piston to 0. So we take this off. We might as well do it. Well, I'm going to show you because it's easier to see with something on there. So let's say we take that off and we're ready to restart. I need to reset my piston, which this will do. And then I can move it in and out with this. But the only way to get the rotor to spin all the way around again at unlimited angles, you have to do this. And now it should spin all the way around. And keep spinning. You can do it. Yay! Okay, it works. So let's do the thing. We're gonna move this and move this. It's gonna go to 180 and go out to 4, which is right above our connector. We can put our... Who is that gonna hit? Ooh, no. Perfect. And then what I want to do, I think, is I want to add some bracing. Let's reverse. Go back in here and we want to set our minimum distance. Where are we at? We are at 5.5. No, that's the velocity. Oh, I can't read the distance on this. We're at 0.6. If I go 0.5 and reverse. 0.4. That should be enough to connect, right? We're going to reverse. And then I can go back up here. .3 that allows me to attach. Okay. Get out of there. So if I lock you in, switch lock, and now I can we can grind that down. This is a big process for this. I don't know if this is going to be worth it. Let me go up here. We're just doing it manual. I might try to think of a way to do it automatically, but we'll see. Okay, you are unlocked.
Energy critical.
Oh, I guess I'll get some energy. I might as well. I don't want to die doing this. Energy. Done. Okay, we can retract our piston. So, printer, piston set. That's whatever that is. We'll back that up. And I don't need to do my rotor. I could turn off my... Ooh. Was it you? Was it you? It was you. Okay. You're off. Retract this piston. Perfect. Lock you. Perfect. Unlock you. There. That works. Now I have to make sure that I can set this. So 88. We're gonna go down. Go to 80 degrees. Because we don't want that to hit the floor. It hit the floor. And we are at 80 degrees. 79, 78. That's perfect. It's not touching. No problems. Okay, step 1 is complete. So on this, I need to add a hinge, right? Right. I guess we'll just do that now. The hinge is welded. And I'll need to rename that and rename the stuff, but that's okay. Easy enough. Now we need to go up here. Oh. You. There's the top part. Okay. This is why I brought you in, because this is such a process, and maybe you guys can come up with an idea to automate this easier. Putting 2 subgrids together is it's not an easy thing when you're just trying to automate printing. So let's do this. That'll get things spinning. And I want to see, is that going to hit? I don't think that's going to hit. So the only way to find that out is to print it, right? Okay, I think it's done. So I should be able to do the same thing. Oh, by the way, I did get the platinum miner set. He's doing his thing. I don't think we've gotten platinum yet because it's pretty deep. Yeah. So we need to reset you guys. Turn our welders off. And then I can set you and set you. And it's going to go the other direction. Not a problem. And it's going to be upside down because of the way I put the projection. Okay. I guess I'll manually set the rotor the other way for this one. Perfect. Okay, this is where this top piston comes in. This is a huge automation thing. I'm not used to doing this stuff. Let's make a ramp. You. You. So my maximum distance is 1. That's fine. It should be enough to attach you. It's not. I wanted to make sure. 2. 2.4 works. Okay. Yeah, and then we can go in here and we'll attach you. And now I can detach you. You. Yeah, no power, that's fine. Wait, let's go up here. I'll turn that projection off. Oh, I can't reach it. Never mind, come down here. reset our piston. And we don't need to reset our rotor, but I'll go up here, turn our projection off so it's not in my way. Oh, my buttons are on the other side. Oh, you can't fly, Bearded. What are you trying to do? Okay, cool. Now, automation sequence step 49. Reverse. If this clears, I won't have to move that hinge. That goes up. You go up. Is it gonna let me do it? No, it's not. Well, it kind of did. Oh, I'm off. Dang it. I need to move up. When I do the weld, I need to move up. How am I gonna fix that? Okay. This is kind of sketch, but you know what? We're gonna make it work. Go in here, and we'll go maximum distance. We'll just turn you down to 1/2 meter, and we'll reverse. Locked. Okay. Then I can come down here. No, up here. And unlock you. I know. And then we reverse you. That's at 0. Okay, so never mind. We're where we need to be. Now I can take you and increase your maximum distance. Oh, it's not working. Why not? Are you stuck on this? Yes, you are. Can I move it now? Oh boy, let's reverse it. I'm gonna need to fix this. Ooh, I'm in trouble. Okay. So now I should be able to extend you. Reverse. Why won't you go? What am I missing?
Not realizing that you could grind down the hinge part and replace it when it is aligned over the hinge, Bearded moves on to another bad idea.
I don't know what to do about this, guys. I'm stuck. I guess what I'll do is I'll bring Wanda in here and we'll just use her little landing gear attachment that we made for the last turret and fix it, I guess. Okay, let's look at our landing gear. Ready to attach. Detach. Wanda. I abuse you too much. This is not a good thing. Hey, welders. You think you can fix me up a little bit? Welders on. I'm trying to think of how to fix this. What if I just undid it? Ooh, I might be able to do something with that. Thanks, welders. Lock. This isn't awkward at all. Can I make you fit? Oh boy. This is gonna be weird. This might be a big problem. Yep. Oh, things are bad. Oh, things are bad. And then the welders are going nuts. Timer blocks are okay. This is all banged up. How do I get to Wanda? I really don't see a lot of big damage. Oh, I lost my stuff. I died over here. Body location in the tunnel. I knew it was gonna go bad. Okay. Wanda's seen better days. I feel really bad, man. I screwed her up big time. Okay. Turret is actually okay, I guess. We'll maybe just take it as it is. I've got 40% fuel. We'll go over to the platform. How about that? 10 hours later, we're finally getting to the platform with a turret and a badly beat up Wanda. Oh man. There we go. Inset connector and lock you. Switch lock. Okay. Whew. There is some ammo in there. Not much. So we'll need to deliver some ammo to this next base here, which it's pretty much set up just like that one. A little different. I added some lights. But I need to fix the hinge so that the turret controller sees it, and then I'll have to get Wanda repaired, and then we'll go assess the damage over in the weld bay. And I think in between episodes what I'll do is I'll just try to fine-tune that automation so I can build more turrets without having all that production. Man, I'm telling you, if you guys have an idea of how to take two grids like that and marry them together without using a ship, I kind of want to use pistons and mag plates and stuff if that's possible. If it's just inviting Lord Clayne to come to dinner, then fine. I guess I'll use a ship. But if you guys have a good way of doing it or some suggestions, let me know, because I kind of want to make that work. And I think if I can automate it with timers, that would be even cooler. It'd be like an assembly line. But I think I spent enough time jacking around with this. So let me get Wanda repaired, get some ammo over here, and then I'll bring you back in and we'll move on to the next thing. Docked and done. All right, welcome back. Wanda's all done. I got ammo over there in that little platform. And I think we're ready to go downstairs, and I want to lay out the reactor room, get that going, and then we'll do the ship for scouting the ores, which I don't know how I'm going to do that, but we'll figure that out. First we'll do the reactor room, at least get that laid out, and then we'll figure out a ship so we can do some scouting. I will say that in between episodes I did go into a creative world and tried out different mods for the surveying things and trying to find resources on asteroids, and by finding that I had to make a ship. So I'm really tempted to bring in the ship that I made in creative because it's really cool. I really dig it. I'm thinking in this little tunnel here we can do a reactor room, even if it's like a tunnel that goes to the next crater, because I don't know what I'm gonna use that crater for, but it heads toward a crater. That crater over there we're going to use for the capital ship. So yeah, this one just might become a little room for reactors, but we need to lay this out. So I think we'll get started. We'll lay out a little area and then we'll slap some reactors down. I'll probably just do 2 to start with, and then we'll go from there. do the whole thing except for, oh, I need reactor components. Oh man, what does it take to make reactor components? I have no idea. Let's turn you off, because we are done with you. I need reactor components. It takes gravel, silver, and iron. I have all three of those. I'll have to stop my gravel disposal, but that's no big deal. That's an easy switch, and then we'll make some of those. Alright, well, I'll work on that, but we have a place for 2 reactors, and I think that's going to help our power a lot. Cool. Now we just have to find some uranium. So now I have to figure out, do I build a ship, or do I bring the one I really like in? Ooh, let me think about that. I'm going to tear down my scaffolding, and then I guess I'll bring it back in when I figure out what I'm doing. Okay, I think I figured it out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this ship in. That was my decision. I really want this ship in here because I think it's cool. I'm going to come off of this conveyor port here. We'll come down here, and I'll make a floor of welders, and then we'll do a piston kind of jig or something so we can weld this thing up and bring it into this scenario, because I think it'll be a nice addition. And then we'll have to make a dock for it, because I might want to keep this welder floor I'm going to make here for other ships and stuff. So yeah, this is where I'm going to do it. So I need some stuff, and we'll just start building. Tell you what we'll do is we'll put a projector on here, and I want to see if it actually fits in that area before I go building this whole thing. So let's do that. We'll pull up a projector. We'll stick you there, and yeah, I guess we'll stick him right there. Can I get up here?
Energy critical.
Right there. We'll get parts for that. I need to get some energy, and then I'll weld that up, and we'll bring the projection in, and we'll see if it fits. Let's go there. Do I have the parts? I have enough parts. Surveyor, please. Copy to clipboard. We'll go out here. Ooh, I'm inside him. Oh. Can I reach you from here? All right, let's see. Oh, let's see where we can go with this. Forward offset. I think it'll get it there. Yeah, I think the welders will catch that. The welders should catch most of that. This side, I think they'll catch that. And then, how are we looking for the back here? I think it'll catch most of this. I might have to do some of it by hand, but I think this should be enough. I like it. I think we can do it. Okay. That was some work. All the welders are on. I want to try to make sure. Come over here, we'll take a look. Yeah, I see redness. Turn my lights off. Look at that. They're all red. Be very cautious. Alright, so we need to probably set up a little platform here or something. We'll go up here, we'll do that. Maybe right here? We'll do a button panel. Can I weld you up? Might as well. Button panel, please. There we go. Now I can go in here and find out all my welders that are on. Welder floor. Save that. And we'll do U groups. Base welders. I'm looking for welder floor. U. And we'll just toggle on off. Off. On. Turn them off for now. Let's get our projector set up and see if we can't get this thing in. Does that give me buildable stuff? It does. I think we're ready. Ready for this? Let's turn the welders on. Go. Nice, nice. Okay. Now we can extend our piston and watch the show. Ready, set, go. We got most of it. We're probably missing some parts because it wouldn't go to assembly, but you know what? There it is. Surveyor is mostly in. I think we can take Wanda around and get that front half. That shouldn't be too hard. But this is all set up and we can get the surveying mod in and give it a shot. Well, crud. I don't have all the parts. I'm thinking I need some detector components there and probably some large steel tubes for these thrusters. But I think what we'll do is I need to grind down all those welders because the connector is down at the bottom and we can weld the rest up by hand. So I got my work cut out for me. So before we take her on a flight and get her fueled up, well, the other way around, before we get it fueled up and take it on a flight, I need to get rid of these welders. We'll make a nice little landing pad for it and do all the things. So let me at least get this done. We'll get all these welders out of here and then I'll make a pad and a way to connect and then I'll bring it back in. The Surveyor is done and I think we're ready. We just got to get it fueled up. This is my little access thing, ladder thing. It's just 2 pistons. I put it on a hinge to make it small grid. It's really kind of cool. I got a landing gear over here, which just swings down so I can lock the stuff. But this, you can climb up the ladder, press the little button, and it brings you right up here. So you can go in here, and my cabin's even pressurized. Look at that, green. I am not connected to anything, so I have no oxygen or anything, but that's all right. We are ready to do some stuff. The Surveyor is in, and I cannot zoom in because I am still connected to the base. Okay, not a problem. Coming down. I think we're there. We can lock. Cool. Alright, switch lock. We are locked. Thrusters are on. We're gonna fuel up and do our things. Oh man, I forgot about this. If I'm docked and I need to get out, I need to make it so I only have 1 piston go down. So I could technically get in here if I just reverse the 1, because that brings it down to there. And I can still get in the ship. So I'll need another button panel or another button because I can't get up there now. All right, let me fix that. And then we'll get it fueled up. And I think what we'll do after that is we'll just take it on a little trip and see if we can find some uranium. Oh, that might be a problem. How close are we with that solar panel? Oh, that's going to be a problem. Uh-oh. Take it easy. Are you happier now? Yes. Okay. We can detach. Can I weld you? I'll just put you in then. I don't know why you want to be so difficult. There we go. Done. Okie dokie. I think I'm ready. I have the hotbar all set up on the Surveyor here. We have everything fueled up and ready to go. Need to crouch down. We are ready to board and see if we can go find some uranium. Yes. Oh yeah. Surveyor is ready. Let's go survey. I guess we'll just head out that way. Woo, she's fast. Turn off our reverse thrust. Let's go find some asteroids. Okay, I think we got it. We found our first asteroid. Right over there. Oh, there's another one real close right there. So we'll start with you. I'm gonna go in this view. Where'd you go? There you are. So we want to point at the asteroid. Right there. And then this mod is really easy. I'll leave a link to it in the description, but it like there's no setup really. All you got to do, you find a screen, whether it's an LCD or something on your cockpit, and then you can go in here, go down, and we'll use our center screen. Make sure your content is set to apps, and then you can just scroll down, and there's the seismic detailed scan, which is the landing gear, and you attach that to voxels, and you can see where deposits are on the planet you're on. And then there's the seismic. No, it's not the seismic one. Which one is it? Where's it at? Did I not add it? Shoot. I'm gonna have to reload because I forgot to add the mod. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna go into this view and we're gonna do this the right way. So there's my asteroid. I'm gonna point my crosshairs at the asteroid like so. Go into my menu. Now we can make sure we're on center screen. Content is apps, and I'm looking for Radio Spectrometry Reader. That one. You select that. Look. So all you do. There it goes. I was just waiting for it. Can I do this maybe? There we go. So now you can see my cursor. So you see like silicon here. This asteroid probably has silicon, something else this will scroll through the different ores. So you can see wherever these spikes are is what you have. Oh, and this one might have uranium. Holy crap. The very first one. How is it that I come out here and the very first one I look at with my little special surveyor ship, I find uranium? We'll verify. We're going to turn off our reverse thrust and we're going to go see if this really has uranium on it. And this little ship is fast, man. Whew. I don't see anything popping up just yet. There's nothing here. Get right in here close. I see nothing. Are you showing me? What are you showing me? Stone, of course. Uranium. Is that not lined up with uranium? Am I reading it wrong? I don't know. I've been around this thing 4 times maybe, and all I can find is a little iron node. I don't get it. Let's try this one. Maybe I read it wrong. Give you a minute to refresh. Okay, from what I can tell, that asteroid in front of me has some... what? Stone, iron, ice, And that's it? Okay. What about you? Let's look at you. Maybe some platinum? I don't think that's uranium. That may be gold? No, that's nickel. Stone, of course. And some iron. Okay. Is that potential? We may have a potential for uranium asteroid. It's far away. Think we can get there. Reverse thrusters off. Let's give it a shot. It's a little bit of a trip, but we can get there quick. Let's go check this one out and see if I've got it. Okay, we got it. We finally found some uranium. So, the mod is good. I like it. The thing is, let me stop real quick. Is that, okay, I'm going to point at this asteroid and we'll go into our view. You really have to line up, let's do this. You really have to line up these spikes with these indicators here. If they're a little bit off, it could be stone and not uranium, or it could be something else. So you got to wait until this number changes. I assume that's like an asteroid number. Once that changes, that's the update, and then you can see what ores are there, and you really have to pay attention to that. It's like, wow. Like uranium right here, huge spike, another spike. So there's probably 2 nodes on here, is what I'm thinking is why that's reading like that. So that's not bad. But we found it. There's uranium. Get nice and close. Right there. Cool. All right, guys, we found uranium. The mod works. I like it. Just takes a little bit of, you know, learning the little tweaks here and there with how to line it up and how to read the graph. But, you know, I might be a little slow, but I figured out eventually. / GPS uranium. Nice. Okay. And we are how far away? We're 52.7 kilometers away from our base. That's going to be a trip for a miner. So I don't know if that's something we can do. That's a rough one. Well, guys, I'm heading back to base, and I think I'm going to end it there for today. We got our surveyor in. We got some reactors that are being built. We're going to have to get some more silver, so I think I can find some of that on the moon. But yeah, we'll get that done so we can do the reactor components. And then next episode, I really want to get started on getting the capital ship dock in. I'm going to have to really kind of think that through because this is going to be a pretty big endeavor to get this ship in. It's going to need jump drives, it's going to need rail guns, it's going to need all kinds of stuff. So that's a big project. So in between episodes, I'm going to work on trying to weld up the rest of the elevator tower, get some stuff sorted around the base, fix the solar panels that were in the way of the surveyor here. So yeah, I got my work cut out for me, but I really like this ship. I think he's cool. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you enjoyed, and until next time, take it easy everybody. Have a good one.